It's Padres baseball next on the show. Dinelson Lamet is on the mound for the Padres in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
So striding forward now, Justin. Turner, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now here's the pitch.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
To the plate now, Drew Jackson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting third, the left fielder, Mookie Betts.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
2-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Jackson on second. Betts at first. 2 out in the inning. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. In his career against this pitcher, he's gone 3 for 4. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. From the stretch, the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. It's on to the bottom of the 1st. No score on the show. Clayton Kershaw gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Trent Grisham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. And now a pitch on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2 though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
And there's out number 1. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
Here's Juan Lagares as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Three and 0 now.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home 1st.
Batting third, the right fielder, Will.
So here's Will Myers. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall. So we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
One and one.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And that will become out number 2.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. From the stretch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Kershaw comes set. 1-0 on its way. A ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit out towards second. Oh, what a dive. It's there, and he's out. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Into the box now, Corey Seager.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
Ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. The numbers: 282 to start play, 9 homers and 21 driven in. Comes set and the 0-1. Muncy is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Another 0-2 home. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. On the ground for Dozier at second. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting it.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power. But he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Into the box, Will Smith, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside and low. 3-0. And now on 3-0, they won't even bother throwing another pitch, as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
Batting 9. The pitcher, number 22. Clayton.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
And it's quickly 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now back. First baseman. Justin Turner.
Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Turner is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Two balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 2-1. Skied into very shallow right. Myers is under it, and that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So digging in now, Brian Dozier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Now here's the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Dozier waiting on the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is taken for ball two. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And the payoff pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Betts. He's there and records the first out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
At the plate now, Josh Naylor, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Another full count pitch home. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Digging in, Francisco Mejia, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And there's ball 2 now. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 2-2. Two out, nobody on. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's Jurickson Profar, and he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Here's the first pitch to him.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Here's the 1-0. 2-0.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a looper to left. Mejia rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Dior. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
Into the box now, Dinelson Lamet, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Betts will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Padres 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Stepping in, Drew Jackson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The second baseman, Drew Jackson.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, outside.
Jackson is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you can pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender, looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at bat. Now another 2-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Grisham is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1. now pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
1-2, here it comes.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Count remains full. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The next 3-2. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. It remains 1-0.
We're back now as the Padres prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. They currently possess the lowest strikeout total in all of baseball, and when I asked one of their coaches about that stat, he told me that's no fluke. He said despite the trend in baseball these days where we see a lot of hitters being just as aggressive with 2 strikes as they are with no strikes, they don't believe in that as a club. They want their guys getting tougher and more focused with 2 strikes, and they seem to be getting the desired results. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch on its way. Trent Grisham will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Peterson is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. So with 1 away, a reminder that Padres baseball continues all season long on the show as you get a look there at what's on tap for the Friars over the next 7 days. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. First offering on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and 1 to Juan Lagares. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Bats on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Number 4, Will Myers.
Digging in for his 2nd at bat, Will Myers hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Hey!
Two out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they lead it 1-0. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
Now here's the pitch.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
At the plate, Corey Seager, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Lifted the other way out to left center. Back goes Grisham, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Next up is Max Muncy as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
Oh, that's no.
Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you gotta find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting enough.
Profar for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And in steps Manny Machado. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Scooped up. And that's out number 1.
Now back, second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
Here's Brian Dozier now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Fouled away.
Nope, that's foul.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And it's fouled away. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Now in the box, Josh Naylor. He flew out in his last at-bat. Kershaw gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in a game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
First pitch on its way. Clayton Kershaw will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Still 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Justin Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Mejia recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Turner is retired. 2 down now.
Second baseman.
Digging in, Drew Jackson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a ball 1-0.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1.
That's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Line drive to left. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Dodgers down in order. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Francisco Mejia. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
pitch on 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Jurickson Profar digs in next, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. A 1-1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So here now is the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. To second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Trent Grisham. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On its way is pitch number 75. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Kershaw comes set. 1-0 on its way.
At the ball.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Padres leave 1. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Here's Mookie Betts. We'll start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And another foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Matt Strom, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 55, Matt.
Stepping in now, Jock Peterson on a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope. That's inside.
Popped him up. Machado shading to his right. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Dodgers leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Stepping into the box, Juan Lagares, as he'll be the first to hit for the Friars in their half of the 6th inning. Now the pitch.
0-1. 0-1, no strike.
Heading out towards shallow right. Bellinger's under it. One away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Will Myers.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Myers. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
One and one, here it comes. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. One out, nobody on. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball four.
Third baseman number 14, Manny.
Digging in, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way.
Ball in.
The 1-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
And the 2-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Betts. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Brian Dozier at the plate as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
The first baseman, number 22, Chuck Naylor.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Scott Alexander is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Scott Alexander.
Standing in now, Josh Naylor, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Alexander has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. The 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder at the track. The wall. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, the manager was looking for that lefty-lefty advantage, but someone forgot to tell the guy in the box that he was at a disadvantage because he just unloaded on that thing. If you make a mistake, he's going to make you pay. Doesn't matter what side you're throwing it from.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco.
So now to the plate, Francisco Mejia, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 pitch is looked at for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Four runs here in this half inning. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
To the plate now, Jurickson Profar. He swings and grounds it to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. It's the Padres 5 and the Dodgers 1. Now at the plate, Max Muncy, a hit in 2 tries so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Grisham has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
Ready once again, Will Smith. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. High and deep to right center. After it is Myers. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Scott Alexander.
A.J. Pollard will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
A.J. Pollard.
Line toward right center. And this will be just what the manager ordered, as he's off the bench with extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that when going for extra bases off the bat. Andres Munoz will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 52, Andres Munoz.
At the plate now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Now a hard liner. Foul. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back goes Grisham to the track, to the wall, onto the 3rd floor balcony, and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
Now batting.
In now, Drew Jackson. A ball and no strikes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
High in the air down the right field line. Myers on the move. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Padres 5 and the Dodgers 3. Blake Trinan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 49, Blake Trinan.
Greg Garcia is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Trinan is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are two keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. One, limit the base on balls. Two, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
And there's one away.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder, Trent Grisham.
Into the box, Trent Grisham. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped him up. Smith is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 7, Juan Lagares.
Now at the plate, Juan Lagares. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Here's the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And it remains 5-3. Emilio Pagan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 14, Emilio Pagan.
Next for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now. Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance, and it's gone into the 4th floor of the Western Metal Building. A solo shot here to left as they pull within 1 here. It's now a 5-4 game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And Wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 1-2. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Josh Peterson.
Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
Here's Corey Seager as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Two pitches, a curveball that misses 1 and 2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
Now running at first for the Dodgers. Number 3, Chris.
1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Hit on the ground to third. Dozier on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Chris Taylor is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. Ross Stripling is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Ross Stripling.
Here's Will Myers. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The right fielder, Will Myers.
First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Lifted in the air to center field. Taylor is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
The third baseman,
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Here's Manny Machado now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Striding in, Brian Dozier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you got to let go on.
2 out, nobody on. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Oh, and he can't come up with it. This is chopped down the third baseline. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
There's a changeup down in the zone. Not a bad pitch, but with 2 strikes, not the kind of pitch you're looking for 0-1 or 0-2.
Sometimes you got to scramble those, Danny. It's a testament to all the work he's been putting in underneath in the tunnel, staying through the baseball.
Stepping in now, Josh Naylor. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Kirby Yates comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 39, Kirby.
Stepping up to the plate, Max Muncy. And you may notice the usual closer is not in the game here with the save opportunity on the table.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
The 0-1 down the first baseline. The 0-2 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Will Smith. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1. Chopped at the plate. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Ross Stripling.
Matt Beatty will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 45, Matt Beatty.
In there, and it's 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. pulled toward right center field. On the move is Lagares. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. San Diego rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Matt Strahm claims the win out of the pen, his first. Kirby Yates wraps it up for the save, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Dodgers, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.